If you can do it in a blank room with nothing and you can feel it, you know you're up to something. It's the same like a song to me. If you can perform that song just on the piano and people are like, yo, that means it's going to be something. Because you could put whatever around it. You could put the biggest lights, the best projection, all of that. That's just going to enhance it, but it doesn't create the story and it doesn't create that foundation. So that's where it starts. And then, so we did years of workshopping, years of 6, 7, 8, 9 years of workshopping.
What's workshopping? What is that?
Is what I'm talking about. You go in a room, you kind of try you maybe
trying out ideas.
Try out this scene. We wrote this scene. Chris wrote it. Here's the music. Michael's gonna kind of loosely direct. Does this feel right? We listen to it. Now we're missing something. This song doesn't work. Whatever the case, you workshop it, chop it up, change it, fix it, adjust it, back, revisions. And then after you get to a place where you feel like, okay, I have 2 strong acts and I can put this thing in front of people. Then you start to create the process where you meet your partners. Usually you have a sponsoring theater. If you want to do it in the way that will be respected by the Broadway community, which you do, obviously. And so the sponsoring theater for us became the Public Theater, which is one of the most well-known, most respected theaters that you presented off Broadway. So the Public did Hamilton, they did A Chorus Line, they did so many. They own Joe's Pub, which is one of the first places that I ever performed ever in my life as an artist. So you kind of do see the full circle moment come around. And so with the Public, we workshopped it more, and then we were able to put it up off Broadway. That was a big moment, because when you put it up off Broadway, you learn a lot and you figure out what works.
Music since you were
14.
14. Wrote your first song.
Absolutely, definitely. There was no other path for me. Yeah. I knew this was my path. I had to follow it.
Really?
Definitely.
And so what you focus on expands. If you focus on the goodness in your life, you create more of it. And if you live with an open palm rather than a closed fist, you leave room for immeasurable blessings to flow through your hands.